I have fully equipped this toolbox for everything a motocross rider could ever need, and the best part about it is perfect for on the go. So you can take this to your local race, throw it in your enclosed trailer or your utility trailer, anything. It would work great, and I'm going to show you and deep dive into it so you guys can see what I actually did. So if you ever race dirt bikes and you know that you need Phillips head screwdrivers. Now most of the things are bolts, but I do know that I have a heck of a time trying to get those stupid air boot clamps off with those stupid Phillips head screwdrivers. So I have plenty of Phillips head screwdrivers on the left side. This toolbox makes it really nice. You got these holes to put your screwdrivers in, so I can just boom, and then set it down. And I don't have to worry about it falling out. It can't go anywhere, so it's perfect for transport. I have the same thing on the right side here. These are flatheads, obviously. I don't use flatheads as much, but I went ahead and put them in here. Say something happened with something else that I could help with or help somebody else out. So, now these right here are my pride and joy. These are my sockets. I mainly use this row right here, which is the 3/8, but every now and then I will use the 1/4, but not normally. I only use that one because it has an 8mm. You can see it missing. But yeah, I leave that on the impact because all the bolts are 8mm. I have my 1/2 inch back here because I do need this one for the swing arm, the steering stem, and yeah, so I use this one a lot, so I just went ahead and put the whole organizer on here. Now I also have a 1/2 inch torque wrench here. This is for the rear axle. That's for that bolt, that nut, so I can put on. And so yeah, I put this right here, kind of keep it tucked in. I don't know if you can see, I keep it tucked in like right about here. Stays out of the way and it doesn't really roll around. So for the sake of this video, I have the Allen wrenches here, but I do like to close this top. But as you can see, they get in the way and they're too tall. But I do put my Allen wrenches here, so these will probably go on the bottom shelf when I'm transporting it. But yeah, so these right here, I love these. I mainly use the metric side. I don't really use this, but I left them on there. I also have some dirty rags here, 5 or 6, so just throw in here, just so that way I have it on the go. So we are gonna actually start from the bottom and work our way up. So I have the boots down here. You can kind of see them a little bit. The boots kind of stay stored down there, so it's really nice. I can just roll those right on the trailer. Pretty much all my gear's on here, so it's really honestly nice. I can just put everything on there. I also have my roost deflector under here. That just sets right under there, so that's really nice to have. It fits perfectly, really makes me happy. On the side here, I have a little spray can organizer, so it obviously holds my SC1, my WD-40, and some car cleaner, and anything else you might want to put in there, your pop, or insert like a monster can maybe. But yeah, so when you have the bottom drawer open, this obviously houses all of my gear. So I have my race kit right there, which is a red and white one. That's what I wear when race time comes. But normal training days, I normally wear the black and purple and blue, or whatever you want to call it. I think it's called Glacier maybe. But yeah, I wear this one normally for training. So like say I go out for a practice, that's what I'd be wearing. So that's why it's in the front row. Put that there. I have my jersey pants below these, so they all fit. These are my black ones. Those match with that one. And my red ones, those go with that one. So super easy, right where I need it, and it's super accessible. Back here, I have just some extra goggle bags because I can leave these actually stored open because this shuts. So I have my socks under there. I only have one pair of socks. I really need to invest to another pair, but it's not needed. I have my goggles, obviously, the Jet Lawrence goggles. If you haven't seen the video that I've done on these, head over to the channel, check it out. Super good video. Love these. These are number 149 out of 300. So they only made 300 of these. It's pretty cool. So yeah, I have 2 of these, and then my normal training Armecas here. Those have been through a lot. So that's the gear drawer. Moving on to this drawer. This drawer pretty much houses all my power tools and stuff that I would need at a race, say. Hopefully I never have to use that. Hopefully the bike works properly where I won't have to actually take anything apart, maybe like adjust the chain, but I'll never have to use that. So the impact right here, it has my 8mm socket on it. This is a Milwaukee M12, super little nifty thing. I mean, it does everything I need it to. Now, if you're putting in deck screws, I recommend getting the 20 volt or the 18 volt. But yeah, this does everything I need it to, so I always have this thing with me everywhere I go. Now I also have a Bauer inflator. You can get this at Harbor Freight for like 20 bucks. This is great. It's just what I bought at the time. I had the money, so I bought it. This plugs in a little battery here. You can buy this little battery. Slides in. It'll inflate everything. I've inflated full-size trailer tires, truck tires. It does the job, but it's great for dirt bikes. So I obviously leave that baby in here. This wrench I use quite a bit. This uses for just miscellaneous stuff, whether that's the rear swing arm nut if I need to do it in a hurry. Obviously I'll use a socket when I have time. I have these little this spare wrench. I don't really use it, but I threw it in here. It's nice to use as like a pry rod. Spoke wrench, obviously, can't go wrong there. We have that in here. This is kind of the wrench drawer if you can't tell. I have my metric ratcheting wrenches right here. These are great. My 8mm, literally my baby. Use this all the time, but it's nice. If you haven't picked up a pair of ratcheting wrenches, these are the Husky ones. I don't know if the camera will pick it up. These are Husky ratcheting wrenches. I mean, shoo-wee. Those things are great. So yeah, that's this drawer. I also have some spare bits here. I don't really use those, but I threw them in there. This drawer is practically empty. I don't really have any plans for it just yet. I might throw some spares. It might be my junk drawer, you never know. So now this drawer will definitely get used quite a bit. I haven't really decided if this is going to be my permanent toolbox or not, because I really like this. I just picked it up, brand new. But yeah, this is my 3/8" torque wrench. I use this one a lot more than I do the 1/2", if you haven't seen, which is up there in front. I like this one a lot. It does the job. It does what I need it to. It's like $20 from Harbor Freight. Super affordable. Now I do want to eventually get a 1/4" ratcheting wrench just to be a little more precise, if you know what I'm talking about. I got my 1/2" socket right here. This is great for obviously the rear swing arm socket. And then obviously this is actually a really little nifty thing. It's held up well. You'd be surprised, but it actually holds up great. So this is a little extendable socket. I never really extend it, but if you need to in a pinch, it does work. So it works great. It's two-way, so this side is a 1/4", and that side is 3/8", so super nice when you need to just switch stuff around. I have my extensions right here, 3/8", 1/4", 1/2" obviously. I put the long ones in there because you'd rather go long than go too short. So we have the little impact adapters. This is a 3/8". I actually have my fancy one on my Milwaukee one, so these are the little Bauer ones, but this is a 1/2". And then you can't go wrong. I have like 25 zip ties in a little bundle here because my bike has some zip ties on it, I will admit, and there's nothing wrong with zip ties. They do the job. So now this drawer right here pretty much houses all of my miscellaneous stuff, whether that be bolts. I have a bolt kit here, just some random bolts, 10mm bolts. I have my valve shim kit here. If I ever needed to shim the valves at the track, that would really be bad if I needed to. Hopefully I never have to do that. Feeler gauges to check the valves. I do that sometimes, so I have those with me. I have my owner's manual under here. I have my foot pegs, the stock foot pegs that came on here. I use these as spare. I probably will never need them, hopefully, but these are in here. They come along with me everywhere I go. Spare pair of grips. This is the stock throttle tube with some Pro Taper pillow tops on it. As you can tell, these babies are smoked. So I have those. I also always keep some spare levers. These are the Tusk, just stock levers. On my bike, I have the breakaways, so I don't really have to worry. But if in the event it broke, I do have spares, and that's not going to cost me a race where I can't race. So not going to lose those. Definitely not. I have some little E-track things here. So if you don't know what E-track is, it's what's in the trailer. So you put this in the little track, and then the track holds it. And this, you can hook your like ratchet straps through it or whatever you need to per se. We have some thread locker here. This is the red stuff, so I don't really use this that much, but holy cow, I almost dropped it. I don't use it much, but I have it on here just for the sake of the video. Duct tape, because that's the no-brainer. Who can't go wrong with duct tape, so that's in there. On this side, I have a little magnetic tray. Now this magnetic tray is perfect. Just throw it on the side of anything, throw some bolts on it, it'll hold it for you, it does the job. Now this little tray I got here, it's a little attachment that goes on the side of this. This little tray comes up, it's like a little table. It's a little nifty thing to have if you're trying to eat some lunch or something, because this can stay relatively clean. So I might eat my lunch on there, you never know. But I love this little tray, it's a little cute little thing, but it's lightweight too, so it's not like it's bulky or anything. But it's super easy to lift up, that swings out, boom, that easy. So that is gonna do it, guys. I put together this little toolbox. I picked this baby up for about $250 from my local Harbor Freight. You can actually get them on a deal for like $200. I didn't get it on a deal, but that doesn't matter. It's fine. It's just money, right? Super great. It's pretty much not that hard to build either. So if you want to pick one of these up, I'll drop a link below in the description. I'm obviously not sponsored, I'm not that big yet. Hopefully we can get big, but not sponsored. So I'll drop a link to that below. You can pick one of these babies up. I love this gray color. I mean, it looks great. I can't go wrong with the gray. It matches with anything. I can just wheel this baby right onto the trailer. I mean, it moves freely, really well, and it's loaded down with tools and other stuff. So I'll wheel this onto the trailer, strap it down to the wall, and hopefully I'll never have to use any of these tools. But if I need to, I have everything I need to here, which I can strip down a whole bike with all these. So I do need to put my pliers in here. I don't have my pliers in here just yet because I use them quite a bit. My tire pressure gauge, that baby's hidden, so I couldn't even show it to you guys. Super easy. I like this. I probably have about, I don't know how much worth of stuff in here. I don't know. I don't want to do the math. I've already been at school. I don't want to. If you guys like this video and would like to see more like it, I will make a video. A big vlog is coming. A big experience, day in the life, behind the scenes is coming up. So stay tuned for that because this is going to be a good video. So I wanted to make this because I'm heading up to the pro day at Ironman, and I'm going to actually ride amateur day, but obviously the pros are going to be there, so it's going to be pretty sick. But to ride the track that the pros are on. So yeah, stay tuned for that video. You know how you can stay tuned is if you hit that subscribe button, hit the notification bell so you actually get notified when I do post, and you'll get notified instantly. So yeah, without further ado, that's it for me. If you guys like this video, hit the like button, hit the subscribe, drop a comment. If you made it this far, comment tools. I would appreciate it. That's how I know I kept you guys watching this long. So thank you guys for watching. Remember, keep grinding. Stay humble, everybody. I'm out.